As promised, we're back at Shady Spring High School's Auxiliary Gymnasium, ready for another game in the Little General Store's C. Adam Toney Discount Tires Tip-Off Basketball Classic. These are scrimmages, and we've had a lot of basketball so far today. We started this morning, and we have one more game to do here in this gym. They still have a couple of games left in the main gymnasium where Maris Lowry and E.T. Eric Thomas are broadcasting on video productions. I'm Bill O'Brien, and Coach Mark Montgomery is alongside as we get ready for the Liberty Raiders game against the team from Summit Christian. Now, we saw Summit in our morning game. They've come back for another one. We'll talk about that in a moment. But, Coach, you've had a chance here for the last half hour to talk to coaches, to talk to players, to talk to anybody who would talk to you. What have you learned?
Well, I've learned that I'm old, and a lot of these former players that are here that have relatives or playing for Liberty really make me feel old because they look old.
No, you're being kind. Let's set this up for the audience because, you know, you've been a coach for 40 years and you have been retired for a little over a year, 2 years coming up, I guess. And it's nice because some of your players, when you coached at Liberty, have come over just to say hi and check in with you, and it's a feel-good time, really.
It is. You know, a lot of them that are still on the team are still playing today, and you know, that's why you coach. It's for the relationships. And really made some good ones, and there's some really good kids. Like everybody has good kids on their team. But got to see Coach Workman out here today. I talked to him once or twice a week. He's the head football coach at Liberty, and his son will be one of the starters we see today. But you know, let's talk about Summit Christian. You know, hey, they're one game up on Liberty as far as the experience goes. You know, like you said, they've already played one, so. We kind of know what they're about, and they were pretty impressive for most of their scrimmage. Got two really outstanding players that stood out in their first game, and Liberty, you know, kind of an unknown factor. So, you know, we'll see what's going to happen here.
Mark, as you were talking just a few seconds ago, the head coach for Summit Christian came over, Matt Patton, and he said 11, who is their star player, Kyler Carpenter, the 6'6" center, will not be starting in this game. He had told me half an hour ago he would. Of course, he took a couple of shots in the first game, and I know probably feeling some of the results of that. Anyway, he said 11 will not start, 12, Matthew Jordan will start in his place. So I didn't have a chance to say why or what, but anyway, he did come over to say that. Tell you what, we will get to the lineups in a moment. Let's take our first commercial break on Video Productions.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that. Done.
It's that easy with compliance. Compliance. We've got your back office.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do, at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
we got you.
Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
And we're back at Shady Spring High School. We remind you before we get to the lineups that one of our sponsors is Exit Elevation Realty. Luke Richmond is the broker, Steve Morgan, associate broker, and you can find out more about them. The website is exitelevationwv.com. So if you're in the market to buy or sell your home, we encourage you to contact Exit Elevation Realty. All right, let's give you the lineups first for the Liberty Raiders. And, Coach, you know some of these kids for sure. Zay Kincaid, 6'4", and a senior, will start. Jackson Workman, you talked about him just a moment ago. He was the star quarterback on the football team. He is 6'1" and a sophomore and will be starting, along with Landon Lusk, 5'7", and a junior. Liam Daniels, who is a sophomore at 6'1", and Parker Hodges at 5'9", and a sophomore. Those are the starters for Liberty. For Summit, they will start Adam Jones, 6'2", and a sophomore. Bowen Patton, 5'10", and a freshman. Dylan Jones, who is 5'9", and a freshman. Matthew Jordan, who is a freshman. And Eli Patton, 6'2", and a junior. So those are the starters as we gather around the center circle. We remind you that our opening tip-off is brought to you by Scotty Brown, your local State Farm agent in Shady Spring. Remember, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And Scotty Brown, your local State Farm agent in Shady Spring, can help you with your insurance. All right, Coach. We'll see if Summit is winded. We'll see if Liberty is ready. Summit is in the green. The Falcons from Summit Christian. They're in Mercer County. They were Mercer Christian Academy for years and had great success. And now they are part of the SSAC this year, and they've got some good players. We saw them when they played Greater Beckley Christian in our opening game this morning. Greater Beckley won the game. Of course, it's a scrimmage. Right in front of us, there we are. And Summit Christian ready to inbound. This is Patton, Eli Patton, right in front of me. Well, now they're going to give the ball to the Liberty Raiders.
And that's the right call. It went off the green. He was pleading his case.
Yeah. We've had good officiating here today. Working two-man crews, at least in this gym.
Summit starting out man-to-man. I think we had a starter change. I think number 3 Tabor's in the game in place of one of the original starters there that you had, Bill.
Follow-up is good. So Liam Daniels gets the first points of the day. Aiden Tabor, you're right, number 3 is starting for the Raiders. Meantime, number 3 for the green and white. Just had it taken away. Liberty with a jump shot in the lane. Kincaid cans it.
I think he came over from Greater Beckley. I think he played at Greater Beckley last year.
Summit Christian, who is coached by Matt Patton in his second season. Liberty, coached by Chad Williams. He's been around the block a few years, and both these guys do great jobs. I've been impressed with the coaching. They've all been cooperative, easy to talk to, realizing this is the very beginning of the season, and so their expectations are, hey, we're just learning. Nice reverse layup that time by Patton. Yeah. So one of the coach's sons scores.
He's starting off where he left off from this morning.
Yeah, he had 20 points in that game this morning.
Yeah, nice player, nice move on the baseline, reverse layup.
One of the things when I talked to Coach Patton, I said, what did you take away from that first game? He said, well, obviously our foul shooting has to improve. We hit 11 out of 26. Ouch. And he said, we practice before, we practice after, we practice during. And he said, we'll just practice more.
Yeah, it becomes a mental thing, you know, just as much as it does a physical thing. Probably more mental than physical.
Here you go. Tabor misses off the side, and the rebound is off to Summit Christian. Quickly up the floor they go. Fadeaway shot. Oh, that's a nice one. Count it for Dylan Jones.
Yeah, pushed the ball down the floor, kind of caught Liberty off guard.
Workman just missed. Hutch Jones again, layup good.
Got to get back. You got to be deeper than the deepest. And so far, last 2 trips, it's cost Liberty.
In the middle, Kincaid. Well, he's got a layup. Zay Kincaid just opened up like the parting of the Red Sea and let him score.
Yeah, if you're going to play man-to-man, you got to have some help side. Everybody's got to, help the helper to slide down.
We're tied at 6. Patton puts it up, just missed. And here comes Liberty. It's Daniels. Nice passing. 3-ball missed by Workman. Had a long chat with Jackson Workman's dad, who was the head football coach at Liberty High School. He is sitting just to our left. And he said, my son, he loves baseball, he loves basketball, he loves football. Well, he's playing just basketball and football now. And I said, which one does he like? He says, well, right now he loves basketball. There's a 3-ball good. And Parker Hodges is in the scoring column.
Yeah, 3 of the kids on the floor right now for Liberty are football players. So they're going to be physical and scrappy. But we saw that out of Summit as well this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Liberty's playing a sagging man-to-man with help in the middle.
Look at the double team there, and a nice takeaway that time by Hodges. A little bit too strong that time. Jones on the move. Dylan Jones, freshman. A lot of youth on this Summit team. Nice layup.
Yeah, good look.
Adam Jones.
Saw the open man on the baseline. Was able to lay it in. Those are easy shots. That's what you like out of your offense.
Zay Kincaid, 6'4", and a senior. Daniels. Workman. Yeah, that one rattled in. Nice shot from Liam Daniels.
Liam was our leading scorer last year.
Here's Patton. We're not keeping turnovers because this is a preseason game. This will not count in the regular standings. The Shady Shootout, as I like to call it, sponsored by our friends at Little General Stores and C. Adam Toney Discount Tires. We thank them for what they've done for youth athletics in this region. Oh, nice little finger roll shot, and count it. It's Daniels' 3rd bucket.
Well, good things happen when you're able to get the ball in the paint. Liam did a good job there with the hesitation. Then played good defense here and got the steal.
Another turnover. Workman dishes it off to the corner for 3. How about that one? Kincaid nails his 3rd bucket. Oh, I like what Liberty's doing now. Time Kincaid, he got fire in his eyes defensively. Yeah. Falcons will inbound. Well, all of a sudden, Liberty has caught fire. They've got an 8-point lead. 2 minutes to play in the starting stanza here at Shady Spring.
Well, as we know, Summit's big guy's not in there, and he's really made the difference in this morning's action. So they're going to have to, someone else going to have to step up for him.
Yeah, he had 25 points in that opening game. Summit played Greater Beckley. Step back jumper, and that one just missed. Boy, look at that effort on both sides. Patton just missed the European. Oh, man, here they come. A little sloppy right now. And again, there's a turnover. Boy, he's hustling down, and there's going to be an offensive foul. Dylan Jones.
Kind of arm barred him. You see that a lot, using that offhand to get separation.
So there is a timeout on the court. With the score 16-8 Liberty, back in a minute on Video Productions.
Years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
We got you.
get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Compliance helped me lift 50 pounds by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Our producer director is Cameron Ball. We've got the heavy hitter on the other gym. Cameron Ball is the ultimate hitter. Doing a great job. Alex Fink is our camera operator. Yours truly, Bill O'Brien, with Coach Mark Montgomery. 5-second call, closely guarding 5 seconds. Gotta like the defense. And with that, a timeout. Just for an instant. Patton will inbound.
Have the Hurricane Redskins here walking through, as everybody can see.
Give and go, laying good. Nice play that time by Adam Jones, who scored it on a super pass.
Summit still in their man-to-man.
Daniels. I think that was Daniels. I was blocked out.
Yeah. Liam's hard to guard with one defensive person. Probably going to have to start getting some help.
Adam Jones. Dylan Jones. Down to 11 seconds. From the corner, that's going to be short. Ball back to him. Here's Patton. Now from the corner, Eli Patton. No. And that is it. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Liberty 18, Summit 10. Back with period number 2 in a minute.
Take care of this by the end of the day.
Sure, I'll take care of that.
Done. It's that easy with compliance. Compliance, we've got your back office.
Before you hit the Hatfield-McCoy trails, fuel up the way West Virginians do at Little General Stores. We're proud to be part of your ride. Rooted in West Virginia and built for the back roads. Little General Stores. Fuel your adventure the West Virginia way.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
We got you.
get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Back we are, ready for the second quarter here. This is the third game we have done here in this gymnasium. On the other side, they've had Nicholas County playing James Monroe, and we understand James Monroe won that scrimmage. That was the morning game in the main gym. Shady Spring and South Charleston, we understand that was pretty much a draw. Beckley and Nitro, they said, really nice game. And Oak Hill and Wyoming East is playing now. And they've got another game tonight over in the main gym. Here's Liberty, back of the foul line. Count it. That is Liam Daniels. He's got 10 points. Good looking player.
Yeah, he had a really good freshman year last year. And played football. I think that always helps to be, multiple sport players. So
Summit missed a couple of shots, and here are the Raiders again. Summit last year won 26 games. lost only 4, but they were not in the SSAC. They are now. 3 ball missing, and the rebound is off to Patton. Coach Matt Patton has 2 sons amongst the starters, and he has another young man in his brood who has since graduated high school after a nice basketball career. Dylan Jones with it. Patton is hemmed in the corner. Nice passing here. Jones. And he's got it. Adam Jones with his 3rd basket of the afternoon.
Yeah, nice finish in traffic there on the baseline. Good move.
Yeah, he sort of pushed.
Yep. We're going to get the old arm bar.
Arm bar. Liam Daniels, 6'1" sophomore. He has really looked good so far for the Liberty Raiders. Raleigh County. Mercer Christian they started basketball down there and did so very well, state tournament winners. Now they're Summit Christian. And they are going to be good. They were last year. Nice passing. Defense made the difference. Fast break, Workman stops. Going to use his body for a little spin move, and he's got it. Jackson Workman scores his first points of the afternoon.
Yeah, Jackson's very athletic. You saw it right there. Was able to penetrate, had a good drop step and a good finish.
Foul's going to be called on Liberty. Again, we thank Little General Stores, co-sponsoring this tournament, along with C. Adam Tony Discount Tires. 2 wonderful businesses who really support local high school athletics. Tip-off classic. The Shady Shootout, I like to call it.
I like your name, Shady Shootout.
Yeah, a little alliteration. Coach Montgomery was using all these big words in one of our previous games.
Words that he can't spell.
Well, yeah, but you could pronounce them pretty well. Patton once more. Gets 1 out of 2.
Little full court press.
Workman gets around him, stops, back out for a 3. And it's good. Again, Liam Daniels nails the long ball. 13 points.
That's good ball movement. Broke the press. Jackson inside out on the pass to Liam. Knocked down the 3.
Nice passing. Jones fires the 3, and it's short. Daniels can handle the ball nicely. Just as I said that, he got his pocket picked. Laying good.
Sometimes too much dribbling gets you in trouble.
So Dylan Jones made the layup, and now a 3 ball is airborne, and that's not going to make it. I talked to his dad, Summit Christian's head man, Matt Patton, about Eli, and I said, hey, Eli had a little problem with the 3 balls in that first game. He said, normally he is a 40% shooter from the 3-point arc. It just didn't happen in that game, but we're going to keep him shooting. Well, we got a break in the action. Let's pause for a moment on Video Productions.
Years, Little General Stores has proudly served West Virginia, fueling families, friends, and communities across the Mountain State. To celebrate our golden anniversary, we're giving away $50,000 to thank you, our loyal customers. Little General Stores, 50 years strong and just getting started.
I never thought this would happen.
When disaster takes control of your life,
we got you.
Get it back with a single call to the team that shows up fast to make things right. Serve Pro, like it never even happened.
Compliance helped me lift 50 pounds. by freeing up tasks like payroll, HR, and bookkeeping. I'm now free to do what I want.
With compliance, you can do what you want to do. Compliance, we've got your back office.
And back we are at Shady Spring High School, ready for the Raiders to inbound the ball right in front of us. That's us right there. And here we go. In the home white uniforms, that's Liberty. Tabor passes off. Layup just missed. Into the ball game, Landon Lusk. Patton gives it off. Jones lays it up. Too strong. Follows it up. No. Gets it back again. And he's knocked to the floor. Boy, you got to like the effort by Adam Jones.
Yeah.
And
if nothing else we've seen today is really hard, hustling, scrappy play out of everyone we've seen.
You know, really, you're exactly right. And I like the fact that Daniels helped him up, you know. Nice offensive board. That was one of the things that Coach Patton mentioned. He said, we had really good offensive rebounding in that first game against Greater Beckley.
Well, that was textbook there with positioning. He had a defender on his back, was able to go up and get it. Easy shot.
From the corner. Count it. That's Daniels again. 16 points. Wow. 16 out of how many? 20-something? Nice save. Jones makes his move, stops and pops, and it rolls off. Tough luck miss. But there's a steal, and now back and forth they go. Daniels just put the brakes on and then didn't even have to jump it up to score from 12 feet.
He's a scorer. I mean, when he gets on, he's hard to guard.
He's got 18 points. A long three. Eli Patton misses. Zay Kincaid. Runner a little too strong, a lot too strong. And here we come the other way, Dylan Jones. He's going in for a layup, and he's hammered. So it'll be 2 foul shots coming up for Dylan Jones, 5'9", and a freshman for Summit Christian. Mercer County. Jones with 6 points so far in this game. We said the main gun for Summit Christian, Kyler Carpenter, their 6'6" center, is not playing in this game. He got 25 in the morning session, but he also took a lot of abuse. They were bumping and grinding him, and so he's not playing right now. Carpenter. Jones is ready. And there we go. So the foul shooting's doing a little bit better.
Yeah, they've continued their really good sets on offense, running their stuff and getting good looks. Liberty's been really active on the defensive end, and it's ended up, you know, when you have someone that's shooting the ball as well as Liam's been shooting, it's makes for a good game.
That one misses. He had 5 points, Jones did, in the first game earlier today. He's already scored 7 now. Obviously, with Carpenter out, all these other players are going to have to step up. Workman from the elbow, off the back iron. Good offensive rebound. Follow up, yes. So into the ballgame, Cole Gosnell scores for the first time. Eli Patton from back of the foul line, short, gets it back. Held ball. Well, the heavy hitter has made his way here to our gymnasium. I guess he wants some tips from Cam Ball, huh? Tip is Try the double cookie. 3-ball airborne, and that's good. Nice shot that time by Adam Jones. It's his 4th basket.
Yeah, he shot the ball really well. Got a great shot, great follow through.
That 3 just missed, and Adams got the rebound. Dylan Jones now.
Good help.
Throws it into the crowd.
Good help defense on the baseline drive there by the Raiders.
3-point game, 1:25 left until halftime. At least 3 points in this quarter. We mentioned they keep the scores quarter by quarter. We try to do both. Oh, nice lay-in. That's the way you do the fast break. And a foul. So give Gosnell his 2nd bucket, and he'll get a chance at the line for one more.
Oh, yeah, let's take another look at that if we can. That's just great. That's how you pass it. 2 passes and a layup breaks the press. Nice action. Here it comes. There it is.
Wow. Gosnell, a freshman. Some nice talent on both these teams.
Yeah, just very impressed at everyone we've had here today, how well they played here the first time out against competition.
It's just inside the 3-point arc. Count it. That's Parker Hodges. So the sophomore gets his 2nd basket. Patton. Daniels. Good D. Great pass. Count it. So give Parker Hodges another bucket and a momentary timeout. We've got an injured player on the other end of the court.
Parker Hodges, back-to-back great plays. He also had a game-winning catch against Westside this year in football, and very, very impressed. Young player, going to be really good.
By the way, speaking of football, I don't think we've mentioned about the playoff football game in Charleston.
Yes, Frankfort, Bluefield came back and tied the game up, and with less than 14 seconds left, and Frankfort threw I think from what we've been told, a double screen pass that won the game for them, 48-44.
Wow. Let's take a break here and just mention that one of our sponsors is Heather Cantley, your Edward Jones financial advisor. Edward Jones with a new location on Harper Road in Beckley. You may contact Heather Jones or Ben Worley or Tracy Hauk or Brooke Dempsey. They will help you start planning your retirement at Heather Cantley, Edward Jones Financial Advisors. Here we go. Fadeaway shot. That's an air ball. Here comes Daniels from back of half court, and it just ripples the net. So that's the end of the second quarter. 20-11 is the Liberty lead in that quarter. And at halftime, 38-21, 39-21.
Hey,
give or take a point. Huh? Cam is looking over at me.
You guys are doing great here. Huh?
Well, one thing we can say, Liberty has dominated this first half.
And let's say this, not taking anything away from the Raiders, but Summit has already played a full game here, a couple hours ago. And I don't care how young you are or what you are, playing two full games here in the same day, that's pretty tough. So I'm going to say fatigue's probably getting them a little bit.
Sort of like us here broadcasting, this is our third game.
Shoot, I don't know. I think we could do three more.
I don't know. I think I need a Pepsi and some more Cheez-Its, and you've come through, Coach. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm going to have a Pepsi right now, and while I'm doing that, we'll pause for these messages, and then we'll go inside the numbers on Video Productions.
Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes, a winning combination.
Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Fayette Clinic.
Merry Christmas. 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 Merry Christmas.
From our Access Health family to yours, Merry Christmas.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
Bill. Sorry.
Oh, thanks. Straight basketball. Just after it hits me, coach says, "Oh, watch out, Bill."
I looked and it was right there. I knew we were coming back on air. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. You know, we do what we do, and anybody who brings me a Pepsi Cola, you know, it's okay. It's all right. Oh man, this is Bill O'Brien, battered but still moving on, along with Mark Montgomery. And we are here at the Shady Spring Auxiliary Gymnasium for the Shady Shootout. This is the Little General Stores, C. Adam Tony Discount Tires, Tip-Off Basketball Classic. These are scrimmages, and we've seen a lot of good plays, a lot of good talent so far. Let's go inside the numbers, brought to you by Direct Choice Pre-Owned at 4631 Robert C. Byrd Drive in Beckley, West Virginia's newest pre-owned car dealer, with some of the best selection and prices in southern West Virginia. That's Direct Choice Pre-Owned. For Liberty, unofficially, Liam Daniels with 18 points. I mean, he has just been something else. He scored 8 in the first quarter, added 10 in the second period, 18 for Daniels. And he's the only one in double figures. Parker Hodges scored 7. Zay Kincaid had 7. Cole Gosnell off the bench with 4, and Jackson Workman has been held to 2 points. For Summit Christian, only 3 hit the scorebook. Adam Jones scored 9. Dylan Jones has 7. Eli Patton has been held to 5 points. Team totals for Summit, 9 field goals, 1 from long range, 2 of 4 foul shooting. And for Liberty, 17 field goals, 4 of them from downtown, and 0 for 1 foul shooting. So there you go, inside the numbers, brought to you by Direct Choice Pre-Owned. We'll be back with more from Shady Spring after a quick timeout on Video Productions.
Merry Christmas. 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 Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas from Fayette Clinic.
Merry Christmas. 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 Merry Christmas.
From our Access Health family to yours, Merry Christmas.
And we are back. We remind you that one of our sponsors, if you're looking for something great to do on New Year's Eve, you want to try Leisure Lane's New Year's Eve Rock and Bowl. This is something great. You get unlimited bowling from 9 p.m. until 1 a.m. It includes futuristic bowling. They've got music, the glowing lanes, the light show. They've got door prizes, buffet-style food, a continental breakfast, party hats and noisemakers. It is one terrific fun time. Leisure Lanes New Year's Eve Rock and Bowl. Give them a call. Leisure Lanes on Johnstown Road in Beckley. All right, here is Coach Montgomery to tell you about his thoughts on the first half.
Well, it was a really up and down the floor type of game. You saw two different type of offenses. Summit running sets offensively, and Liberty's more of a screen, one-on-one, give-and-go type offense. But both were clicking. Liberty more so than Summit, probably basically because of Lee and Daniel, and he had the hot hand. So looking for the same type thing here, and I want to emphasize again, Summit's already played a game here today, so Liberty's got them as far as fresh legs are concerned.
Well, not only that, Coach, and you're exactly right, but also Summit's best player, Kyler Carpenter, the 6'6" center, has not been able to play in this game. He did play in the first game earlier today and scored 25 points, but he did take quite a physical pounding and is not playing in this game. Liberty outscored Summit 18-10 in the first and 20-11 in the second quarter. All right, both teams are back out, and we'll be back with the third quarter after we take a break on Video Productions.
Here we grow again. Pioneer Community Bank is proud to offer a network of banks right here in our communities. By offering you more locations, Pioneer continues to meet all your banking needs where you are. Please stop by our new Harper Road location. We are truly investing in Southern West Virginia. Pioneer Community Bank. Friendly service, great products. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Okay, we're about ready to start this second half of play. They put the scoreboard at zeros and ready for the third quarter. Liberty will inbound. Check and see the players that are working here. With it now is Parker Hodges. He'll pass it off to Aiden Tabor. Workman's got it now. Jackson gets through a double team and dishes it out for three, and it's good. Wow, that's Aiden Tabor.
That's one thing Jackson is always looking to do. He's making that extra pass to the open guy. He's sure is not selfish.
I may have misidentified that, I'm sorry. From the corner, air ball. And will come the other way. Dylan Jones, layup good. So Jones looking good with 9 points. Workman just missing from outside. Offensive rebound. Banked too hard. Patton rebounds, and here come the green-clad Summit Christian Falcons. Around the horn they go. That's Patton with it. We have two Pattons on the starting five. Nice give and go to Adam Jones. And he's got 11.
Well schooled there, cut the baseline off, and they knew backside help. That leaves somebody open, breaking to the basket. Good job by Summit.
Just great coaching. Tried the bank shot by Aiden Tabor, and it didn't go. Patton with it. Eli tries to get around a pick. He does so. He's triple teamed, and the ball is taken away.
When you dribble and turn your back to the basket, you're going to get yourself in trouble.
And Patton makes up for it with the steal. from the corner. And missed by Bowen Patton. Jackson Workman, standout quarterback for the Raiders team. Well, he had a really nice year. From the corner. Not going to make it that time by Hodges. And it's out of bounds to Summit.
Well, you know, you can see the 3-point shot is all well and good when it's dropping, but here early on, you know, Liberty shot about 5 threes, and they made the first one, and since then they haven't hit any. And the offensive rebounding hasn't been there either, and Summit's taking advantage of it.
And as you mentioned, Liberty with fresh legs. By the way, the Liberty JV team played Van, and the Liberty JVs were victorious. That was the game before this. Back in the middle, Adam Jones. Daniels forced that bad pass. Daniels is going to lay it in for 20. He's just having quite a game. Nice passing on the perimeter. Patton muscles it up, no, and he draws the foul. But you know, Coach, I mean, the absence of Kyler Carpenter is making all the difference for Summit Christian. I mean, they just got to have him in there.
Yeah, both ends of the floor. I mean, he's just dominant offensively, and then, you know, defensively, you know, he's a threat with the blocks, shots, and rebounding. And, you know, take away 25 points. That's what he had this morning.
Eli Patton makes the foul shot good. He's got 6. He had 20 in that opening game this morning against Greater Beckley. By the way, there's one more game to be played on the main gym floor at 5 o'clock, Greenbrier East and Hurricane. That'll be on Video Productions. Maris Lowry will have that for you. Patton makes both foul shots. So for the quarter, Summit has the lead. Daniel says not anymore. 22 points. Jones. Workman is on him. Jones gets around him and he's fouled. Talking to his dad, Coach Workman, who's the head football coach at Liberty, he says, hey, he's got a younger brother and he is going to be quite the athlete. From the corner. Not there. Daniels had the rebound for a moment, knocked away from him, and it will belong to the Falcons.
And that would be one Riker Workman, who's, like you said, he's a pretty good little athlete himself. Played football for the first time this year. He's 7 years old. He's pretty tough.
Adam Jones just nailed a tray. Landon Lusk muscles it up and in. Nice layup for Lusk. And the 5'7" junior is in the scorebook for the first time.
And I see Landon get a basket there. He's another one of our football players that I had the opportunity to coach. Good kid.
From the corner, too strong. Oh, what a pass. What a pass, and Jones is the recipient of it. Adam Jones scoring.
That's a big-time pass, like you said. I mean, he caught that off the loose ball, and he saw the open guy and fired it for an easy layup.
Here's a steal by Adam Jones. Layup. He's fouled. He'll be shooting for his 18th point here. So Adam Jones quietly has shouldered the scoring load for Summit Christian. Jones, just a sophomore, 6'2". So they don't have any seniors on this Summit team. Jones nails it, 18 points. There it is.
A couple great individual performances going on here in this game.
That is 18 for him now. Yeah, here's Daniels. He's going to try a tray. Nope. One of the few misses for him.
Yeah, you almost feel like every time he lets it go, it's going to go in.
He's got such good form, good shooting form. So does Patton, but he's not able to get that outside shot today. Teammates got it. Tabor. To Jones. Little lob there. Try Jones again. This Jones. Nope. Dillon misses. Lusk brings it up.
Yeah, Summit's more effective offensively when they work the ball, run through their sets. They settled for 3-point shots there last couple times down.
Summit gets possession. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the third quarter. And Summit with the lead in this quarter, but for the game, it's been Liberty. Nice body control, but he couldn't draw iron. Well, that one did. So give the basket to Bowen Patton, his first basket of the afternoon.
Well, we got a technical foul.
I was talking to the referees earlier when we had a break between games. And one of them told me, you know, we're not here to call technicals unless it's really obvious. We're here just to teach, just as the coaches are. This is a preseason game. But this time, Summit Christian will have Patton at the line where he's made 3 of 4. Oh, well, the announcer jinx again. Eli made 3 out of 8 in the first game today. He's now made 3 out of 5 in this game.
And the penalty, obviously Liberty would have had the ball. Now they've given up 2 foul shots and Summit gets the ball back. Got to control your emotions.
All right, Eli Patton will inbound it. And he gets it back. Runner from the baseline, no. He fights and gets it back, no. He's fighting again, but this time Workman's got it. And I think he stepped out of bounds. He did. Stepped on the end line. 1:31 left, third quarter. Patton to Jones, and it dribbled off his knee. I don't think the Summit players agreed with that. But they were closer than we were.
Yeah. They had a lot of opportunities on that run on that end of the floor.
Could have had 5 points if they'd have made a long one. They made none. Here's Tabor. Gets it off to Daniels. Tabor again. Hodges. Daniels. Watch out for him. Spin move off balance. Just missed. It was down and it popped out on him. Well, a couple players go belly whopping. Good effort by both sides.
Yeah, you like to see that. Love the scrap. Love when they get down on the floor, get after the ball.
A minute 3 left, third quarter. 6-point quarter lead for Summit. Here come the Raiders, Parker Hodges. Good defense that time by the Falcons. And here they come. Watch out for the big green. Inbounds play for Summit Christian. Here's Patton. Boy, he's got to be tired. He has just worked his tail off today.
No doubt. His conditioning is really good this early in the season.
Follow up, yes. So give the basket to Matthew Jordan. Started the game, and that's his first points of the afternoon. And we've got a player who took a shot there on the way up. Well, these kids are playing like it is for real. Parker Hodges says, I'm okay. See one that came over to you earlier?
Yeah, Parker's just an outstanding young man, and his parents are great parents. His dad was our statistician and very supportive of our team there when I was at Liberty. So.
Yeah, we'll go shoot fouls.
Like seeing young men like him, and he's a hard worker in the off season. Like I said, he's a 3-sport athlete. That's what it's all about, in my opinion.
Tell you what, he was very respectful when he came over to both you and me. No foul shot. There we go.
I mean, what was going on?
I'm not sure what was going on. I'm just here watching. I'm just enjoying basketball. Gosnell. Watch out for Liam Daniels. Gosnell from 3. Rims in. How about that? 7 points for him off the bench. Bad pass by Summit Christian. With that, a timeout is called. In fact, it's the end of the third quarter. 17-12, the end of the third quarter. And that time, Summit was on the happy side of the score. Total score is 50-36 Liberty, and we'll be back with the last quarter in a minute on Video Productions.
Hi, I'm Leanna Burnett with Window World of Beckley. Are you dealing with those cold winter drafts through your windows? Is it causing your energy bills to rise? If you answered yes, Window World can help. Instead of dealing with those old drafty windows another year, call Window World of Beckley today. Yes, we work all year. Our windows are Energy Star efficient and designed to resist extreme weather. Make the smart investment with our no interest for 15 months. Call Window World of Beckley today.
Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales is a proud supporter of all our area middle school and high school athletics. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales keeps a huge selection of cars, trucks, and SUVs with some of the best prices in southern West Virginia. We also have several lenders for your financing needs. Direct Choice Pre-Owned Auto Sales and your student athletes. A winning combination.
And we're back at Shady Spring. We're ready now for food. How about Pasquale's Italian Restaurant? It's dinner time, but any time is a great time to go to Pasquale's. Not only do they have your favorite Italian dishes, plus sandwiches, salads, and seafood, but they do catering and they do private parties. Book your event at Pasquale's, 304-255-5253. And we're ready for the last quarter of play here. And Summit will inbound the ball. After they won that last quarter, they still trailed by the score on your screen. Fade away Jones, count it. Nice shot that time by Dylan Jones, and he's got 11 points.
Yeah, good way to start the quarter there when you have the possession of the ball with a nice bucket.
Liam Daniels right here in front of us. Workman misses. He had the open shot, and a held ball is going to be called. New players in the game. 00 for Summit is Wyatt Dunn, the junior. And let's see if there's anybody else new. I don't see anybody. Gosnell. 3 ball coming off the back iron, no good by Hodges. And it's out of bounds to the Falcons. Summit is going to have, get this, next week, they're going to play Wyoming East. Then they're going to play South Charleston. Then they're going to play George Washington. And I asked Coach Patton, who made that schedule up? He said, I did. We want to play the best.
That's that would be what you call murderer's row right there early season.
Gosh, you said it. Oh, there's a nice three that time. Parker Hodges, his third tray. Wow.
Parker's had a nice game.
Double figures for him.
Ran that point very well for the Raiders.
Foul is going to be called as Patton went hard to the hoop. Last period, 6:39 remaining in it. And again, we remind you, we'll be done on this auxiliary gym schedule, but in the main gym, Greenbrier East and Hurricane will play at 5 o'clock. And that'll be on Video Productions with Maris Lowry and E.T. Eric Thomas. Shot good. We haven't done 3 games today, Coach. You and I, they're doing 5 games. But they're younger, and what do they know?
Yeah, but I always look at it like this. It's quality over quantity.
I love it. Patton again. Good again. He got them both. Well, you're on your game. You're in midseason form, Mark.
Little full court press here by Summit Christian. I always used to tell teams when, don't panic when they start pressing. Give them 10 seconds. And it just like, there's a press, there's guys down here, I got to get rid of the ball fast.
Well, that turned into a bad play for Summit. They had the numbers, and it didn't work out. Zay Kincaid wearing 0, passes the ball off. Long shot by Tabor misses, and here comes Patton. From 3, that's short. Workman rebounds. Does he ever?
He's got the body to be a great rebounder, and he uses it.
Daniels misses. It was a wild one, and I think he stepped on the end line anyway. Summit gets the ball. 5:50 left. Yeah, let's see what's next. Well, these guys are starting to drag a little bit. Yeah. Summit, they've already played one game. That was started this morning at 10:45. And now they're playing again against a good team from Liberty. And they're playing without their top player, Summit. And they're still doing a nice job. Here's Jones. Around the horn to Patton. Patton sees room, lays it in. Nice job. And that's Eli Patton with his third basket.
Yeah, he finished with 3 Raiders around him there. It's very impressive.
Here's Workman. Watch Daniels. Now Workman. Inside the foul line, and it's in and out on him. Well, he had the shot he wanted. Eli Patton. Again, no shot clock here in high school. Jones.
Nice block.
Uh-huh.
Made a good cut, good drive to the basket. 2 good plays there. Offensively, right idea, and good block. I think maybe we can take another look at it here.
Workman is out. Tegan Hauk, number 23, comes in for the Raiders. And instantly, Mr. Hauk, helpful on defense. He's got it now, and he passes it a little bit too strong under the basket. Falcons are on the move. Falcons fly to the ball. Been waiting to use that all day. I'm sorry. From 3, Jones is off mark. Patton rebounds, passes it off for an easy 2. So give 2 to Matthew Jordan. He's got 4 points total.
Just really like the way Summit sees the floor and looks for the open guy. They've made some excellent passes here in the 2 games we've had them.
Daniels misses on the give and go. Check me, that was Kincaid. Beg your pardon. Summit leads 8-3 midway through this last quarter. Adam Jones. There's the charge.
Yeah, and you know what? He got himself in trouble. Just again, I know I probably sank or broke record. When you dribble and you turn your back to the basket and then you try to spin around, a lot of things are usually happen and they're bad, and that was the situation there. Too much dribbling. Summit's more successful when they pass the ball, and you just saw it there on the replay.
Courtesy of C. Adam Tires, discount tires in 5 convenient locations. By the way, these folks at C. Adam Tony and Little General Stores take this opportunity to wish you and yours a Merry Christmas. Glad to be a part of this shady shootout. Liberty with it. Lusk passes off. Hodges. Give and go there to Kincaid. They got a 5-on-4. Kincaid goes in for the lay-in. No, he dishes it out at the last moment.
Yeah, I thought he got bumped a couple times before he called it there. Pretty physical crossing the foul lane there.
These guys are starting to feel the effects of playing so hard for so long. Three ball, short. Patton's got it. Oh, what a nice pass. What a play. So give the basket to Jones and the assist to Adam Jones. Dillon scores, Adam assist.
Yeah, just another great job. And that's the one thing I think Liberty coaches will use as a teaching tool, how many times Summit was able to get behind them in the transition basketball off of a miss.
Liam Daniels missed that one, and it wasn't close. I think he had his big 2 quarters early in the game. He's got 22, but nothing lately as Patton scores. He's in double figures. 13 points for him, and a timeout called. 2:22 left in the ball game. Back in a minute on Video Productions. Yeah, caught up.
Merry Christmas, 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 Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas from Fayette Clinic.
Merry Christmas, 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 Merry Christmas.
From our Access Health family to yours, Merry Christmas.
And we're back at Shady Spring High School. We remind you that Allstate Insurance and Lori Richmond, your agent, is proud to be a part sponsor of today's activities. Allstate is now located on Market Road in Beckley. Lori Richmond, your agent, says, remember, you're always in good hands with Allstate. And Lori Richmond is available at 304-252-8646. Thanks to Lori Richmond. All right, we're ready for an inbound play. And here's Parker Hodges right in front of me, ready to throw it in. And he's got it to Lusk. Got a close game now, huh? 3-point game?
Yeah,
Lusk will try to make it a little bit more. Nope. That did not draw iron.
Yeah, it's not landed shot.
So we're approaching 2 minutes left in the ball game. And Summit has made a comeback. Mainly because Daniels has been kept in check here in the second half. Turnover at an inopportune moment. Lusk. Here's Workman. Muscles it up, missed. Back out. Lusk will try a tray. He's got a big one.
And Landon just said, Coach Montgomery, that is my shot. Shut your mouth over there. Good for Landon.
Chad Williams, the head coach. Longtime coach at Liberty. Does a great job. Fadeaway shot from Jones, no. Workman rips the rebound down. Here's Daniels. 1 minute and 11 seconds left. Workman. Jackson passes it off. Gets it back. You want Daniels to have it. They have focused on him in the second half, so Workman says, I can do it, and he does. Jackson Workman with only his second basket of the day.
Yeah, nice move on the baseline and able to knock it down. Pressure situation.
That was a big bucket at this time. Gives them a little breathing room, the Raiders now. Summit from the corner, ball knocked away. Jones is able to get it back. They need some scoring right now with 24 seconds left.
Need a little urgency.
Patton lays it up, and he is hacked in the act.
That's what you didn't want to do. Don't stop the clock.
19 seconds remaining. Summit, if they win this quarter, they will have won 2 of the 4. And that's how really the coaches are playing this. Not that whether they win the game, it's whether they win quarters and whether they got plays they can use and kids they can use in certain situations. And Patton misses the free throw. He is going to be shooting his 10th foul shot here. He's made 5 so far. 13 total points. Eli Patton, 6'2" junior. Nope. Out of bounds to Summit.
Need a quick shot here by Summit.
Jones sees room on the lane, puts up a little scoop. Oh, with a nice finger roll, and he's got it. Dylan Jones with a pretty. 15 points for him.
Just what they needed. Now Liberty has to take care of the basketball here, not panic. Got plenty of time to get it across. Got to meet the ball on all passes. Well done.
Workman from the corner. That's a strong one, and that's the buzzer. 14-8. That is the final score in this quarter as Summit wins 2 of the 4, but Liberty wins the ball game. So we'll be back to wrap this one up. We'll go inside the numbers and we'll recap today's activities on Video Productions after these messages.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
They're not the biggest, but with over 100 locations across West Virginia, chances are there's a little general store near you. With brand name gas and food you know and trust, and an assortment of snacks and comforts that make you feel at home wherever you are. So as you make your way to family dinners and football games around the fire, wherever your destination, we'll get you home for the holidays.
We asked the real experts what they think of our Chevys and GMCs, and they didn't hold back.
Come here. Come on. I like the noise of it.
They tested the seats, the screens, and the tires as well. Now it's your turn. Northside Chevy GMC, approved by kids, loved by everyone. Chevrolet, together let's drive. GMC, we are professional grade.
Northside Chevy, where they are right.
And we are back for our wrap-up show here as Liberty has defeated Summit Christian 58-52, although Summit won the last 2 quarters after Liberty won the first 2 quarters. So I'm adding up stats. I'm going to throw it over to my sidekick, Coach Mark Montgomery.
Hey, a very entertaining game, 2 evenly matched teams. And keep in mind, Summit was out there, big man, Carpenter, who had double figures, 20-plus points in their first game, so he didn't play any. So that really hurt Summit. Probably could have been a different outcome, but the Raiders have built up a big lead there in the first half. Liam Daniels had the hot hand, cooled off the second half, but the Raiders played well enough to hold off Summit, and Summit gave a valiant effort. I just think they really ran out of gas from playing, being their second game today.
I think you summarized it perfectly. Liberty Raiders have a nice team, though, and we'll go through the numbers right now. Here are the individuals. These are all unofficial. Liam Daniels with 18 points. Check me. Liam Daniels with 18 points in the first half, 22 points total, 22. Only 4 of them after halftime. 13 points for Parker Hodges. Nice-looking player. 7 points for Kincaid. 7 for Gosnell off the bench. 5 for Landon Lusk off the bench. And Jackson Workman was held to 4 points. So those are the individuals. We'll go through the team totals in just a moment. For Summit Christian, they had only 5 to hit the scoring column. Adam Jones with 18 points, 9 in each half. Dylan Jones with 15. Eli Patton, 13 points. Matthew Jordan had 4, and Bowen Patton had 2 points. And again, as Coach mentioned, Kyler Carpenter, normally you'd expect a big double-digit effort from him, both on the boards and in the scorebook. He was not available in this game, so he was missed a lot. Here are the totals, team-wise, for Summit Christian. They had 21 field goals, 2 from downtown, only 2 long balls made, and they were 8 of 14 foul shooting. For Liberty, 25 field goals, but 8 from downtown. They only went to the foul line 1 time and missed it. That's unusual.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's what I've got. Unofficial stats in this ball game. Final comments, my friend.
Hey, I just think we've really saw some good games here today. I think all the teams we saw were way ahead of where you would normally think they would be this time of the year, even though they start playing next week. Saw some great individual performances off of each team, and I think we're going to have a good basketball season here in Southern West Virginia.
I agree with you totally. By the way, we want to mention for you Liberty fans, the regular season starts at home next Tuesday against Mount Hope Christian, and then Liberty goes on the road next Friday at Bluefield. And we told you about Summit Christian, where next week they've got a murderous row of games against Wyoming East, South Charleston, and George Washington. Nevertheless, both these teams are going to make their presence known in the regular season. They both have good teams, well coached, and they're going to get only better as time progresses. All right, we're done here for the auxiliary gym. This is the 4th game. First game was this morning, and then Greater Beckley took care of Summit. In the second game, Summers County took care of Mount View. In the third game, it was a JV contest where Liberty was victorious over Van. And then the game we just finished, where Liberty edges out Summit Christian 58-52, although they split, each winning 2 quarters in this game. Alex Fink has done a great job as our camera operator. Cameron Ball, a magnificent job. He's the ultimate hitter. He took care of business as our producer-director. And Mark Montgomery, glad to be working with you again, Coach. And for all of us, because I'm not sure we're going to be together anymore until Christmas, all of us wish you a very, very happy Christmas season. We'll see you right after the holidays. I know there's going to be a tournament between Christmas and New Year's. We'll be working. So until then, we'll say our happy holiday deal.
Look forward to it.
Okay, same here. Thanks to everybody at Shady Spring High School and to Sammy Hall. Sam, a terrific job as the tournament director here, and we'd like to thank everybody here at Shady Spring High School for their hospitality. I'm Bill O'Brien. We thank you for tuning in. Have a copacetic weekend, everybody.